So how we doing, guys, and welcome. It's Kraken here. So that Horde night did not exactly go to plan, but we are alive, which is the main thing. So let's just quickly assess the damage down here. So as you can see, they came in, they would have seen this as an extra block. Obviously I'd already put this here, which is why they then chose to come in here. Again, left that one alone. And basically the same on this side as well, where I'd put the extra bits. They didn't want to come there. Really what I should have done is upgraded this wall here to at least concrete like this, and then made sure that there was 2 blocks deep on this side. Even if that only went to the flagstone level, that would have been more than sufficient. But we've got loads of stuff on us, but we don't need to really worry about that too much at the moment, because we shouldn't really be holding down another Horde night here. We will end up doing this all up just in case we get a wandering Horde coming across. Ooh, dead dog there. In case we get a wandering Horde coming. So we will be finishing this off and making this so it is usable just in case. It will be our fallback base. But today we are going to look for where we're going to build the new Horde base. So I'm just going to quickly empty out my inventory and look at where we should build this base. Now obviously we know we've got some traders down in this direction, so I might have a quick look at this grey area here that we haven't explored and see if there's a nice flat area. But also we have never gone up in this direction, so we're going to do a tiny bit of searching about and see what we find. Right, just before I head out then, we have got ourselves 4 skill points. So I think we're going to have another quick look at what we're going to put some things into. Looking at the intellect tree, now because of the amount of quests we've been doing, I think it'll be really worth putting a point into daring adventure. This gives us an additional choice for our quest reward. So normally we get a choice of 2. This one will give us a choice of 3. Now what does this one does? Trader can know what you can get the job done. Plunderer get 2 additional choices for quest rewards. So that will give us that will give us 4. Chance of 4. Okay. I think we're going to do that. I don't know whether I'll put any more points into it. And I think the next 2 points are just going to go into strength, so we can upgrade our pummel peat and things in the strength tree, because we have got level 4 quests now coming on our way. So that puts us up to level 5. So we're going to be doing a lot more damage, and it does mean that when we get some more points, we can start looking at pummel peat level 3. We can put our Sexy Saurus up, and we put our Minor 69er and Mother Load up. Whether I put any more into this skill tree after I've already got that to level 3, we'll have to wait and see, because now that we're getting to the harder POIs, we are going to have to start using weapons a bit more, using our guns. But I'm going to go out and do a bit of searching now. So here we go, guys. I think this is going to be the area that we're going to build it in. Our home base is just this one here, which we're going to have to rename to our home. I went up this road here and it just disappears and goes into nothing. And over here we got a nice flat section around here, which I'm going to clear out. And the nearest buildings aren't too close. So if we build the Horde base somewhere in this middle section here, it means the zombies can come from any direction. They're not going to get caught up in these buildings. They're a bit too far away. And we have got all these traders down in this direction. So we got one there and a few more down here. So we're going to be a little bit closer towards them. So I'm going to do a bit of clearing out now around this area. We've got some big rocks to get rid of. We need stone for cement anyway, so I probably will take the time to knock that one out. And we're going to start planning out the new Horde base. So here we go, guys. This is what I'm thinking about doing. I've got a simple 9x9 grid here. And then we've got an extra 2 blocks here on the front. Now what I'm planning on doing is building a ramp up from here. So it's basically going to be the same as what we've got at our other base, but instead we're going to have a ramp coming up into the front here. This is where we'll put our double bars, exactly the same as we got at the front of our base at the moment, and we'll build our pit all the way around. So we'll dig our pit out probably 3 wide so the zombies can try and jump over. We'll have a staircase up here and the same the other side, with a little ramp coming up to this 1 block high, and this is where we'll have our double bars. And then this little area at the front here that I'm going to put on, I'm going to put electric fences into this area here, so we're going to be able to get to that. So the bars will be here and we'll be able to have our electric fence just in front of that, so that should stun the zombies into place. One thing I do like to do while I'm building is, if your ground isn't 100% flat, as you can see, we've just got some little raised area bits here. You can see it's just chopping off the bottom of the block. You can place wooden frames down, and as you can see, it's just flattening out the land for you. So I find this very worthwhile doing when you're going to be building a base, because you can pick these up straight after, so it hasn't cost you anything to do. Pick these up straight after, and that terrain, that ground there, will then be flat. As you can see, that's now taken all of that area and that has now flattened that out. So I will be going through the rest of this base, just putting the frames down. We probably will end up building a floor in here at some point, but to begin with we won't be doing that because we want to get out, we want to get some questing done. So I'm just going to quickly put them down. It takes a few seconds to do, and we'll be back to having, there we go, apart from the one I've just thrown. As you can see, they're all nice and flat now. So here we go, guys. Just started digging out the pit around here. It does go up a little bit here at the back, but that isn't going to make any bit of difference for us. I've only just taken out the first bit to begin with. So this is where the steps are going to go. So this will end up going 3 deeper, and I will be digging out this part as well, and making that go down to the bottom, exactly the same as we've done on our own base at the moment. So we will be building that down. I've decided to use the tips here and the wedges here rather than just using a ramp block, so it's a bit of a bit less of an incline. I find that if you just put a ramp block in, which is really steep, which is all done in 1 block, if I quickly get one out and show you, like this, if I put that down here, that's all done in 1 block, and I find that the zombies can sometimes start hitting on it or struggle to go up it so much, whereas if you do it a nice steady incline here, and this is then where we'll have our double wooden bars. In this area up here, this is where we're going to have the electric fence along here. So we'll put a plate along here. We've got the wall here, and we'll put a plate along this side here, and we'll leave this bit open so we can get to it, and we'll have the electric fence post running from here down to here. And then this area in the middle is where the zombies can then come and attack us, and we'll be able to fight back through the wooden bars that we'll have here. So that way we can stun them as they come on up, and it gives us a chance then to look at maybe putting some blade traps down, potentially putting dart traps coming from left to right. We've got a few different options of what we can do here. So I'm going to carry on digging this out and getting this built. So then guys, we've got pretty much most of the pit done. We are going to go one deeper here, so there'll be one more staircase going down. This is going to be our pit going around, and then we're going to start building up these walls up higher this way. And we're also going to start digging out this bit, so we've got a nice solid wall against here like we've started doing here. So we'll be building this out and then going up from here. So I'm going to leave that like this for the second. We can start doing this at a night time, and we're going to quickly jump onto our bike and go and check out. We have put a bit of this building stuff in here. We're getting loads of clay soil as well from digging this out, which is really good. We're going to go and check out this little town right next to us, because we haven't really looked at this. We went through it once and we had the Kraken book, which I think was this store here, but we haven't actually explored really any of this town here. So we're going to find ourselves somewhere to raid today to finish off the video, and then we'll come back to the building in the next episode. Now I think this is a fire station here. So we know there's a few good safes in there, so we could always come back to that one. But we're just going to do a quick little explore. In fact, we've got another fire station here. So we've got two next door to each other. We've got a building ground there. So we've got a few interesting buildings around here. Actually, we're getting into the snow biome now. So there was one of those mountain lions there, and loads of lumberjacks walking around this area. Now we're yet to really see many tower blocks in this world. So we found loads of traders, but we haven't seen many towers, which is unfortunate really, but hopefully we will find them. So I think our best bet is going to be to go and do those fire stations right at the beginning, right at the front of the town. There's a few decent sized POIs here though. We've got a trailer park there to the right. Ooh. Got a graveyard there. Right, knock over the mountain lion. looks like a decent sized mansion as well. Yeah, let's do these fire stations. Let's quickly run through those and we'll finish off the video by doing these, and then the next video will carry on during the night time and we'll do some more building and get ourselves properly set up for the Horde this time. Sounds like I've woken a few people up already. Where are they coming from? Oh. So we got the spider zombie already. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? So now our game stage is getting a little bit later, a little bit higher. We are going to start seeing harder zombies now. It wouldn't surprise me if we start seeing some running zombies as well, especially when we start doing the level 4 POIs. So that's why I wanted those few extra points into strength. Now, let's try. So that took 4 lockpicks, so that's hardly ideal. We got a nice AK, got a few crossbows here, another pistol, and plenty of ammo. So that's really going to help us. Now I am going to open these, whereas normally I wouldn't bother, but when we were at that triple business the other day, we did actually find a really good crate. So, and first time, good stuff. What have we got here? So we've got a few Molotovs. Oh, more baseball bat parts. Now we just need that baseball bat. We need to find that book. I'm actually going to buy. Oh, I haven't got. I'll have to quickly go out and get my dukes. Right, and we've got a working stiff tool box up here. Rebar frames. Okay. So nothing amazing in here. Oh, we've got the bookshelf. Oh, electric relays. They're going to start helping. Oh, hello. Nice of you to drop on in. So that one we sell to the trader. We are going to start using relays very shortly because we are going to be getting straight into straight into electrics. So anything else in here worth looking at? Is there any food in here? Woken up the zombies above us, I think. Right. Ooh. See, those extra few points in strength have helped out straight away. Right, I think we're going to be fine for the polymer. Was there anything up here worth taking? Again, we've still not got the money on us. No, we'll just scrap this for the cloth. So here we go then, second fire station. The new style of fire station. We're going to go straight in through the front door. Oh, twins. Oh. We've upset you. Quickly check a few of these, bit of murky water. Really just after the main loot, really. See what we can find. No, didn't leave myself anything. Right. The baseball bat is ideally what we're looking for. I did go back and quickly buy some food, which if I had found that meat stew a second ago, I wouldn't have needed to. If Honey will never say no to that, can live on our bike. Now, as we start getting later into the game, we don't really need to be. We don't need to be going through all of these cupboards. We don't. It's not. It's definitely not essential later into the game, because a lot of the time we keep getting stuff that we don't actually really need. What do I do with my chairs? Scrap those. Right. And up we go. Ooh, got a nice bookcase there. What have we got over here? Bit more ammo. Very nice. Oh, hello. Let's get ourselves a bit of room. Where are they trying to punch through? Hello. Come on then. Come on outside. Not going to start messing about with OP. Not when I've got an enraged zombie there as well. Enraged zombie with no head. Come on, all I wanted was your bookcase. Right, where's your friend? Oh, so now we've got a lumberjack from outside. There should be another skater punk in here somewhere. Now, these lumberjacks can prove to be a pain because they are stupidly strong. And they're always in the cold biome, trying to come in and ruin the party. No, okay. So what have we got here then? Wasteland treasure. Harvest coffins, okay. The hunter. So 10% more damage to bears. What we could have done with that in the last one when we went to the bear den. Going through here. There we go. Down you go. There we go. Oh no, we've got to jump onto that ladder. How's our stamina doing? Okay. Right. Oh, here we go. Medical. Some aloe cream. Let me guess, there's going to be some zombies in there. That doesn't sound good. I was not going to start messing around with you as I didn't get time to get my junk turret down. So no zombies in there, which was where I was expecting them. So this is how we get into this room. Okay, so what have we got here? Some scrap boots. Another level 4 helmet. We're doing well with the helmets in the last couple of episodes. Okay, we don't need those. We've got so many of those, it's untrue. Okay, let's have a quick look at what we got in here. We can scrap that. I'm not going to be using that. A quick check in here. Right, where's this final loot? I think it's down here. There's my jump turret. Mr. T's doing some work. Look at that. Well, you, my friend, are the absolute best. Any clothes in here? I'll take a bit of cloth. And we'll take a little bit more cloth. And if I remember correctly, the final loot is down here. And it has got to 7 o'clock. Here we go. Some shotgun shells. A few bandages. Now, I'm going to take that bandage now to clear up the inventory space. Oh, that's not what I want to be using. Now some repair kits would be nice. That's a little bit of a shame. A nail gun. Now that is very useful, and a level 3 wrench. So I'm definitely going to be making some room for that. So we're going to scrap those. Scrap the AK-47 parts. And what have we got on this final one? Oh, an auger schematic. Typical, as soon as we get a chance, as soon as we had to do a load of digging out and we've done pretty much all of it, that's when we find ourselves a schematic for an auger. But I will build that and show you guys how that works anyway. I'm not going to be using the crossbow, so we can get rid of those. The scrap boots, not really worth a lot, so I'm going to be getting rid of that. We're going to be scrapping that. The silencer, might use that on my pistol actually, and we'll sell that to the trader. So yeah, I might put the silencer onto there. And we're thirsty, are we? Quickly drink those. And there we go, guys. So there we go, just a quick bit of raiding there at the end, just to break it up a little bit. Some people love the building episode, some people aren't as much into the game as I am. So I'll try and break it up as much as I can, but you know, we need to get the Horde base all done and dusted. But 2 buildings definitely worth doing. So we can quickly tick them off the list. Hopefully we get those as quests again, because that would be really good to respawn those buildings, or at least one of them anyway. So next episode we're going to come straight back over here to our base. Where's our base? It's that red flag. Here we go. And we're going to carry on and get this all finished. So the pit around the outside's got to go 1 deeper, then we're going to start building the walls up and start making it actually look like a Horde base. So I can pick all of these up. I think 2 wide is going to be enough. If I feel later on during the week, or 7 days, if we don't think that's going to be wide enough, nice and simple, we just dig out one more, and I'll probably build the auger to do that and show you guys how the auger works. Okay, so as always, thank you for all the great support. The channel's really starting to build up a momentum now. Keep hitting that, keep smashing that like button. Please let all your friends and family know if they play the game or want any friendly tips, then point them in this direction. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.